Hello, Aries. This is your February 2020. So, Aries, when I'm talking to you in reference to career, I feel like there might be some subtle changes or some adjustments, or in other words, if you work in Section A, you might go to Section B. If you normally haven't recently been taking much overtime, then you're going to start. So pretty much everything that's been left is going to be right, okay? Where employment is concerned. It also may be, like in other words, your job description may be spread out more. It might be some things added to it. There might be things where you feel it is out of your spectrum of familiarity, but you're definitely going to broaden this spectrum up. It is going to help you to get more knowledge and also give you the tools that you need in order to progress forward. Where your family situations are concerned, I do feel like, Aries, that there is a part that's missing or part that's feeling lost or without, meaning you may have lost somebody. It also feels like, Aries, where you still have other family members around you, I don't feel like the communication is as strong as it could be or should be. I also feel like you tend to pull back a lot, Aries. You tend to guard yourself a lot and be in the hermit mode a lot of times. I also feel like there's going to be a type of travel for you as well as movement. Again, we spoke before about Aries changing location or moving from one home to another, or making a very drastic change coming up in your life. I do feel like Aries is backing up a little scared to take on some challenges, but I do feel that you will try to push yourself, but I just don't feel like you're going to do what it takes right now in the month of February to get to point B. It feels like a lot of Aries, again, are very hesitant, feeling very hesitant, using a lot of caution or feeling very caution. I'm feeling very caution, that's not right. You're feeling like you need to use caution. You're afraid of something. That's all that comes down to it. Aries, you're afraid of something, and, you'll admit something like that. You'll say, yeah, I don't know what to expect, but you know what? Life is full of unexpected things, situations. Things happen spontaneously, unexpected events. There's definitely going to be a time, Aries, where you're going to be able to stand up, man up, woman up. You're going to be able to say, you know what? Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this chance, and I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm going to finally take on the challenges that are here in front of me, and I decided that, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. So I want to take the chances on love. So where your relationships are concerned, I feel like you're willing to take a risk now. I feel like you're willing to try something out. But I also feel like you're so busy trying to micromanage everything, and you're so busy trying to make things happen in a storybook fashion or the way that you feel they should happen, when in fact you just need to let things be. Let things happen naturally. Stop trying to organize everything or get everything lined up the way that you think it should be. Let nature take its course. That's what I hear. For a lot of you, Aries, the Eight of Wands came up for you. The Eight of Wands, we know that it always talks about fast energy. It talks about not speculating. It talks about growth. It also talks about maybe getting caught doing something. Or it talks about, and this is about you. It's not about anybody else. This is about you. So maybe you're getting caught, taking an extra long break. Or maybe you're getting caught clocking in and saying that you're there at 3, but you're not there till 3:30. Something about getting caught for some of you. For some of you, it's in reference to trying to catch something as it goes by quickly. It's like you're going to get a quick glimpse of somebody. Something's going to happen very fast or go right before your eyes, and you're going to be like, what was that? Was that who I thought it was? Did I just see so-and-so? That's what it's going to feel like. For some of you, there's going to be a phone call coming from out of the blue that is going to speak to you about finances or money's owed to them, or when can they expect money. I also feel like there's a situation going on here where somebody is not wanting to go and visit someone, or not wanting to go and see someone. And this feels like it's a loved one who's passed on. So whether this is somebody at a cemetery, or whether this is ashes that are in an urn, whether this is it's something to do with somebody who's passed on, somebody not wanting to accept the fact that somebody's not here anymore. So somebody's struggling with that reality. Somebody is still waiting for somebody to come back. And that's a really hard feeling to get through with guilt or grief or fear. I also feel, like I said in the beginning, is Aries do have a lot of fear going on around them right now, but I am going to say there is something fast coming towards you. There's also an offer, an opportunity, and it is pretty much about a love interest or love situation. Somebody is wanting to bring love to you. Somebody's wanting to share their love with you. Somebody's wanting you to interact with them. Somebody's wanting you to find a balance between you and them. I feel like a lot of you Aries spend a lot of time worried, a lot of time up at night. Where the Nine of Swords is, it's almost like, you can't even count sheep. You're just laying there, and you're either looking at the ceiling, or you're counting the tiles, or you're just going from one thing to the other. It also feels like, Aries, you just really don't know how to see things more clearly. You're trying to kind of put your hands over your eyes so you don't have to see something or acknowledge something or admit something. But at the same time, Aries, it's like, you want to do this, you want to be with somebody, you want to make something happen, you want somebody to either return, or you want somebody to commit, or you're waiting for somebody to do this. But at the same time, it's like you're running out of patience. You want everything yesterday, but at the same time, you're scared to death to take a step forward. You want somebody else to act on something really quickly, or respond to something really quickly, or take you into a whole relationship situation, but at the same time, you're pulling back. So how can they bring you forward, or take you with them, or invite you in or out, if you're giving them a struggle or a fight every single time something's brought up? Everything keeps being a barrier to you, or you keep creating a barrier, Aries. So be careful. I feel like, Aries, too, that, you are, in fact, the magician, Aries, this month for February. You can create things the way you want them to be. You can make things happen. You can make this be an extension. You can make this be a continuance. You can make this be a future. But you have to be willing to deal with the fast energy that comes in, because you do have a partner who's ready, willing, and able to stand by your side, to take your hand in marriage, to welcome you into their life, to share everything they have with you. For some of you, the understanding that you're giving yourself, or what you may be even telling yourself, Aries, is that I'm going to give something one more try. Okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to see what happens. Or I'm going to say this and I'm going to see what happens. But a lot of you Aries are struggling back and forth with something, a communication. Some of you, or it's your partner, or this is all about your partner. Your partner may be coming in and going out. Your partner may be the one that says, I don't know what else to do. Your partner might be the one who makes you feel like, there's more to this than what you're seeing. Some of you may feel like something's being fooled over you, or tricked by you, or somebody's not, treating you the way that they should, or you're afraid somebody's going to be lying to you, or you're afraid somebody's going to take advantage of you. But that's not the case. It's not the case. I definitely feel for Aries, there's a relationship around here and around you that's like swarming, like a bumblebee, goes around and around and around, and it feels like this person really wants to know how to get you to understand them. This person really wants you to trust them. This person wants you to see they're quite different than they were before. This person wants you to see they're making changes behind the scenes, things that you may not see. There's going to be some things that you don't understand in the communication between this person, but I do feel like you're going to finally be able to realize that, this person is not being selfish anymore. They may have been in the past, but they're not anymore. They want to love you. They want to show you that. Aries, it's going to be an exciting month for you. There's no doubt about it. It is going to be, though, back and forth until you can get over this anxiety, until you can take yourself to another place. Also, when I talked about here with the Eight of Wands, when I thought about that, you going back and forth, it's like 1 minute you're ready, 1 minute you're not. 1 minute you're ready, 1 minute you're not. Excuse me. And that's what results with the Nine of Swords. You keep having these emotions, these struggles. You're still stressing a lot of different things. You're still wondering, what to do next. You're still wondering, how do you handle the situation? You're still wondering, is this really happening? Is this really true? At 1 minute, you love the attention that you're getting from this person, and then the next minute, you're fearing that same attention. The next minute, you're wondering what the motive is for it. The motive is because they've known you for quite some time, and they're finally figuring something out. Now it's time for you to figure something out, Aries, because energy's moving in fast. You're going to have this opportunity, but I will tell you, by next year this time, if you're not in it, you won't win it. I don't feel like you're going to allow yourself right now to have that childlike feeling, that vulnerability available. I don't feel like you're going to let somebody in as close as you want them to be. I feel like you're wanting somebody, you're so used to somebody just wanting to be with you, be intimate with you, take advantage of you, and then come and go, which still gives you your freedom. You're willing to do that, but you're not willing to put the work in that's needed to create this beautiful relationship that's right in front of you. So for the month of February, Aries, you're going to have to decide, what is it? Ask yourself, what is it that you truly want? If you want to just concentrate on your work and your finances, you could do that. If you just want to concentrate on taking care of your home, or moving to a different home, or relocating, you can do that. But this person that's trying to communicate to you, that's trying to come towards you, that will be coming towards you, if you have not seen them yet, they will be coming. If you have not reunited with an ex, they will be coming back. For some of you who have been single for quite some time, not involved with any exes, not talking to anybody for quite some time, like a year, if you've been just involved with nobody, then somebody new is right around the corner. This new person is going to come off and be a little bit weird to you at first. They're going to feel a little strange, kind of like they're not my type. They're a little something different because you're not used to them. But once you get used to them and get to know them better, then you're going to find yourself falling in love with this person. So either way, no matter which Aries you are, there's some love coming for you in February.